Speaking of the continuing radical left's disconnect with the rest of America on COVID issues in particular, again, I point you back to the Super Bowl where the only people who were masked the entire time was the youth orchestra during the national anthem. All the singers unmasked, all the audience unmasked, the youth orchestra, the kids have to be masked because kids always come last. Meanwhile, you have Mehdi Hassan over at MSNBC, straight from Al Jazeera, who tweeted this out over the weekend. And honestly, I hope to God that all Democrats run on this. Quote, keep mask mandates, especially in schools. Keep vaccine mandates where possible. Bring in a damn vaccine mandate for domestic air travel via executive order. Send out more high-quality masks and rapid tests on a monthly basis. Tie opening up to booster uptake. Expand the Supreme Court. Yeah, go for it, man. Do all of these things. Democrats, do it. Do it. Seriously. And you know what? Many of them will. Many of them will. That's the part that's incredible. The media are still pushing this crap. Now, here is the thing. All of this is having an impact on Biden. So I think that this is all basically over by March. I think that you'll still have the kind of last gaspers, the Joy Reids and the Mehdi Hassan screaming about this in a couple of weeks. But I think Joe Biden has to know that his presidency is basically finished unless this crap stops immediately. There's brand new polling out from CNN conducted by SSRS over the weekend. And what it found is that right now, 51% of Democrats and Democrat-leaning voters want to see a different candidate from Joe Biden in 2024. Those numbers are unprecedented for a sitting president. Only 45% of Democrats want Joe Biden to run for re-election in 2024. A minority. 51% want to see somewhere else. Apparently, only 52% of voters aged 45 and over want to see Biden again, which that's a terrible number for him. Even old Democrats are like, who's this geezer who can't seem to handle his bowels anymore, who seems to be constantly losing control of himself? What, can he go away? Apparently, there's still support for Biden among voters of color, 55% inside the Democratic Party. That's actually his best subgroup, which is probably why he's spending his days going on Lester Holt and talking about the racism of the NFL. As we mentioned before, Joe Biden and the NFL, basically the same. Bunch of old white people trying to make money off of black people by pandering to the most radical policies. That's what this is, without actually having to, carry anything forward in any serious way. In other interesting news, actually, the same poll shows that the Republicans are pretty much split. Same numbers about nominating Trump again. Only 50% want Trump nominated again. 49% want somebody different. Those numbers have slipped, particularly for Trump. And they're very different, by the way, with regard to past presidents. In March 2018, Republicans were behind Trump 77%, behind his renomination. In 2010, 79% of Democrats wanted Obama renominated. So those numbers are really scary for Joe Biden. So he has to change tack, and he has to change tack really fast. You're starting to see this from Democrats, by the way, is this attempt to change tack, right? Nancy Pelosi, for example, she's attempting to disown the defund the police branch of her party, and she sort of has to, because if she doesn't, her party is just toast.
Make no mistake, community safety is our responsibility. And I quote one of my colleagues from New York, Richie Torres, a brand new member of Congress, way on the left, saying that defund the police is dead. That causes a concern with a few in our caucus. But public safety is our responsibility.
Yeah. So that's fun to watch, the Democrats running away from their own most radical proposals. I mean, they are on a knife's edge and they know it. How's this for a title? Ben Shapiro Show subscriber destroys like button with clicks and logic. I'd watch that. Make it happen, gang.